What is up, everyone? How are we doing? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Alex. Hey, Logan. Looks like we're going to be sharing the track, hopefully. It's it's Monza. Yeesh. Oh, I am back. As you can hear, I'm not 100%. We've kind of fixed one issue and another one has arisen. I now have a fucking cough again. So bear with me. One day I will be healthy, maybe. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Not me. Clearly not me. Hope you've all been well. Apologies I've been away for a while. I had a pretty painful right ear. Still is kind of painful. But it's getting better. We're on to mend. But yeah, I've now got hacking great cough. So I'm a bastion of health. Well, yeah, because chips and hash browns and fried potatoes and mash and crisps and waffles and smiley faces. Yeah, it's quite clearly the goated vegetable. Although I don't know if it. There's the question of, is it a vegetable because it doesn't really contain any nutritional value other than like a starch. But it's I don't know how it falls there. It does need bopping. It needs a nerf. Potato needs a nerf. Always people come like, yeah, but cauliflower you can make into pizzas and you can have it with cauliflower cheese. And shut up, chips. Only thing close to that is bacon. But you have to. Real push to call that a vegetable. Real push. Yeah, again, I think nutritionists don't like referring to it as a vegetable because it contains little to no nutritional value, other than being tasty as fuck and go really well with oil. But I don't like carrots. I don't like carrots. Like roasted carrots, quite nice. Roasted carrots, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of honey. Chef's kiss. Pretty damn tasty. None of that boiled carrot shit. Your word's not mine, mate. Your word's not mine. I'm not getting involved in that. From what I understand, I'm usually in the bedroom TV, so that may have been in full view. In which case, yeah, have fun putting that far out on your own. I neither confirm nor deny these comments. These are not a representation of Blow Pistol Motorsports brand. Any other legal disclaimers. Right, well, as per usual in this stream, we're going in dry. That's not true actually. I did 4 laps of practice at about 2 o'clock this afternoon before going taking a half-hour nap. So we are, for us, we're pretty well practiced. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Great, we've got heartburn acting up now as well. Great. I am just failing as a human. My body just like, nah, mate, we're done. Just stick a fork in it. Just stick a fork in it, it's done. Just keeps trying to put me to bed. I'm like, no, we're staying up. Go, no, dude, just fucking sleep. I'm like, no. I ain't got time yet. We got time yet. Someone is. It always feels like someone's going in dry in turn 1 in Monza. That's for damn sure, regardless of what you do. There's not many streams you turn up to where the words "going in dry" are quite a regular phrase, are there? So this is Steel Series, no Naga something or whatever the top one is it's the one with the hot swappable batteries. Steel Series Nova Premium, Nova X, Nova Ultra, the really spenny one. And I purely got it because I'm really bad at maintaining batteries, and this one has hot swappable batteries. So if you basically you get a spare Nokia 3310 battery that you can put in the side of your headset for when it dies. I don't know why it's taken this long for people to realise this might be a good idea. I guess SteelSeries have the patent on it, but it's glorious. I very much enjoy that. Oh my god, we're split 2, washed, fucking washed. How many people? Oh god, we've got Dave Barnes. Oh god, oh god. I did see Dobre. Dobre is in the McLaren. Oh, Dobre's got the warning triangle. Oh dear. That's not good. Hey Vadim, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Checo. There are names in here that I recognise. We are fucking washed, boys. Fucking washed. You're dangerous now. Oh god. Warning! Warning! I'm pretty sure I saw you in Ollie's stream, actually. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it. So there's one battery lives in the headset, and then there's one in like there's like a base station thing that does like you do EQ and volume stuff in, and then you put the battery in that. So there's always one ready to go. Split 4, good luck, my friend. We need it. It is Monza. We do also need to put a tune on this bastard. Monza. Here we go. What do we want? Let's do esport quality, shall we? We'll go aggressive. Drives an X7. Fuck me. I would so would like all of the BMW. Yes, please. Can I buy a larger BMW? No, sir. This is the biggest one. Oh, okay, cool. Do you want to know a fun fact? Last week I bought 34 cars in 5 days. When I say work was busy, I meant it was fecking busy. They don't look at me unless you've got less than 10k subs, mate. Or you get, in the immortal words of Ludwig, we need to up those numbers to get 10k subs. Then Daddy LMU will see me and the fact I exist. Oh yeah, you definitely don't need the headset that I've got. I've got it because I'm very bad at managing charge, and I hate cables. There are definitely better ways to do it the way I do it, but like with many things in life. God, I forget how vague the Porsche is on cold tyres at the front. Right, so bear with me, we're going to be rusty as fuck in this one. This race 1 is just trying to survive. Yep, I'm not doing for last time for that corner. Steady. Yeah, I mean, I have quite a large head, like, speaking purely from a mass standpoint, and these are pretty comfy. I did immediately upgrade the earphones to, like, the cooling ones. I can't say that they do a lot, but they probably do more than nothing, so that's pretty cool. And from what I remember, it's the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pros, I think, is what they're called. They're the very spenny ones. Hey Scoops, how you doing, mate? Hey Greg, welcome. Yeah, Greg, it's a numbers thing that you have to have 10k or more, and I don't have 10k or more. Hey Sean, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening, or morning or afternoon, wherever you are. I didn't mean to assume your time zone there. I do apologise. Get off the corner. I don't think we're going to do much because we're in the Porky, which is not the greatest of straight line anymore. So it might just be being cool and trying to hang out. It looks like we're car number 8 split 2, so we kind of want to be near the front. To be like a hope in hell of actually gaining some drive rate at some point, you know. Wait, steady. Yeah, so mine is I purely got mine because it's the only one that comes with the hot swappable batteries. That's the only reason I got it, and it's because I stream so much. And what I don't want to do is have to faff about with a dying headset midstream and having to wire a cable over me while I'm streaming and driving and all that shit. So that's the only reason I went for the Nova Pros. But you're getting headset recommendations out of every orifice at this point. I did run in-ear monitors for a bit. They're pretty good. I did like them. They get a bit faffy if you like in and out of the chair quite often though. Oh, nice, Brody. What time did you get? I think my PB is somewhere around where we're at now, like a low 51. I think I've got like a 50.8 in the BMW, maybe. I haven't got a sub 50. Sub 50 is hashtag the dream. Off the corner. There we go. Oh, I can't stand wires, Sean. They just piss me off too much. I'm not organised enough for wires. Whoa, steady. Really trying to become the front there for a little bit. I was a bit late on the brakes. Ah, throw this one away. God damn it. It takes time. When I first started doing Monza, I was like 52s, 53s. It takes a bit. A lot of it is set up as well. Like if you're running the Daddy Dave setups that are built into the game, you're starting with like one hand behind your back almost in some cases. Yeah, we try and if I get asked out, I go, don't worry. Whenever anything turns up that's like gamer related, it's like, no, it's from YouTube, mate. Don't worry about it. But technically, it hasn't cost me anything because it's made. It's channel money. It's fine. Right, I think this is going to be our one final attempt. So we bottle the braking zone a little bit by braking a little early. It's about right. A little bit too much curve as well. That's horrific. Down 2/10 from our last lap already. Beautiful. We're on for a pretty decent lap last time. There is lots of rotation in this setup, that is for sure. I'm having to keep the rear end in check a bit. We're not wanting for the rotators, that is for sure. No, why? You bastard. Well, we should be able to improve it somewhere, but steady. Easy target. Or dinosaur, I guess, because we're driving Rexy. Yeah, we'll go with that. Bit deep, bit deep. That's good though. It's better. I don't think we're going to quite make it. I think we're going to cross line with like 4 seconds after the time has gone, annoyingly. If I didn't chat so much before we went out on the lap, we might have been able to get another one in. Just been too goddamn personable, that's the problem. We're going to be starting very much mid-pack. Yeah. Fish. We definitely had a 50 in there. There's definitely a 50. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too much. I'm not precise enough for Monza is the problem. Look at all those 50s. Look at this, disgusting. This is where we should be. But you know, this could be a blessing. You know, what we're doing is we're sandbagging, make sure that all the action happens in front of us, and then we can just sweep our way through. You know. Does remind me, I need to do another short for tomorrow. Hope you guys have enjoyed the shorts. I've managed to get a clip button. I've got like a replay buffer working, which basically when I press this button, it saves the last 60 seconds. Makes making shorts so fucking easy. But it's another level. I know streamer finds a really generic way of like a way that everyone has been using to make shorts for years. So you know I'm caught up. P11. All right, Vadim. Good luck, mate. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die. We are going to switch to the race setup. Esport race load. The pace in Monza isn't learning the track. It's the lap 427 when you finally figure out how to get off of a curb just right every time. That's where the pace is. We're going to up that a couple of clicks because we're going to drop that a couple of clicks there. Going to go with that. And sure, why not? Yeah, let's go with that. Where do we start? Oh, P17, yuck, man. LMU's gonna smack my bottom for that game. No. That arbitrary 3 laps you did in qualifying, they were not quick enough. Gonna have to dock your points for that, bruh. You did those 3 laps. I know you just did a 40-minute race, and I know you just did 21 laps. But those 3 qualifying laps you did, they're not quick enough. So we're gonna have to dock your points for that. Yeah, no, that sounds fair. I don't think we need to actually adjust much more fuel, do we? We'll put that on 90 and figure it out as we go. This 40-minute race is all dry, right? That's true, I haven't done my usual saving for it. Yeah, every like that we get at the start of the race increases my brake horsepower by 5. Every subscribe removes 5 horsepower off of everyone else. So if we could tickle the old like and the subscribe button on the way to the grid, on the way to the start-finish line, that means we should have a blistering start. Good thing is we shouldn't get driven into by anyone, because there's only 2 fucking people behind me. You know, every cloud. Ever the optimist. Which if you knew me in real life would be like what? No word of a lie at work. One of my reviews says, try to stop being such a pessimist. I was like, no deal. Right, Monza, get ready for the absolute shithousery that's about to happen. Hold your butts, here we go. Oh, super chat to start the race off. Thank you very much. I can't read that right now because we're hurtling very quickly into a braking zone that's about to become a massive pile-up, I think. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna wait here. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay. Oh, the Corvette's had 2 accidents on the same corner. That's delightful, that. Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate you, mate. Super chat is plus 10 HP, plus 10 HP, so that's That's got to at least going to help us out here. It'll offset some of the aero damage we just picked up, hopefully. Wasn't really looking for the move there, he just broke really fucking early. Yeah, it was a it was just a fucking queue. So, anyone joining late, I do currently have a horrific cough, so if you hear me kind of dying halfway through the race, don't worry, that's just kind of where I am right now. The racecraft's not normally that bad, it's just this is Monza. Like, I actually really, like, the racecraft usually in the races I'm in is pretty damn good. It's very rare that we get hit with, like, absolute penistry. It's just generally, this is just Monza, you know. It always happens here, regardless of what you do. Like, shit happens in 4K lobbies at Monza, like 4K I-rated lobbies on iRacing, you know, at Monza, just because it's Monza. It just invites that level of shit out of her. No, I don't think it's COVID. I think what I had, like, where I had to take like 10 days off streaming may have been COVID. But no, this is just a phlegmy shit in my throat I can't clear. I'm just coughing shit up every now and again. It's sitting in the back of my throat. If I breathe too deeply or whatever, it just I cough. Okay, that was optimistic at best, sir. Whee! Alright, well, this is going fucking swimmingly, isn't it? That's what happens when you have a Lexus who's just like, you have to like alter your trajectory halfway through T1 because the Lexus is just going to drive into your fucking rear wheel. Because I'm alongside! Like, yeah, you're alongside under brakes at the apex, buddy. Like, I've kind of already committed to the corner at this point. It's fine, everybody gets one. If you've been a regular to the streams, everyone knows the first race we tank DR massively, and then we just crew it back over the course of the stream. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I know. But it's fine. It's not like we got damage that means we're slowing us straight. Oh. Shit. Hang on a minute. That hasn't quite worked, is it? Do we have any dentists in this race? I don't think we do. I think this is a dentist-free race, so at least we got that going for us. So we'll just go pick our way off people eventually. Stuff will sort itself out.
9, 2, 0, 1.
I have not ranted about F1 yet, no. I have not. Mental breakdowns. Oh, don't worry, I've mental breakdowns in this every so often. If there is like complete dentist, usually it's around dentists. The LMP3s are the rants usually. What did I cut? What? Alright, okay game. Cheers for that. Bastard. Yeah, we still have mental breakdowns just based on this one. So my thoughts on the F1 race is, like, the first, like, what, 10 laps were kind of cool. However, they also felt really fucking arbitrary and, like, really, I don't know, cheap, I guess. Like, it didn't feel like, they weren't racing because they were equal on pace, you know? They were racing because they were equal on management, and neither of them had enough power to fucking pull away. It's like watching two extremely overweight people have a 100-meter sprint. You know, one of them's going to win, but it's only because he's got slightly better. Like he's slightly fitter than the other guy. Not one of them is a bastion of health, but one person's going to win because he's slightly fitter than the other guy. It kind of felt like that, like the first few laps of, like, it's kind of cool watching them fight and stuff, but it's like it just doesn't feel like, this feels really forced and really like fake. It's just, they just like, they fucking slow down in a straight line. Like, how can you say this is the best we can design this sport to be when 80% of the way down the straight, the fucking lifting? Like, how can you actually like straight-faced say like this is the pinnacle of motor racing? They can't do a mile and a half in a straight line without, you know, running out of petrol at the end of it. Right. Like, okay, well, and it's just I don't like, it's just, I don't know, it, do you know what, it feels corporate. Like, I mean, that's what F1 is now. F1 is corporate. Like, it's a brand, it's a product that needs to be sold to people. It's not, F1 is not and will never be what it was in the 70s, the 80s, the early 90s. Like, it will never be Bernie Ecclestone's plaything for cool people to drive cool cars quickly because it's cool. It's just, that's just not the world we live in anymore. As much as we would like it to be that, and as much as we probably look at it as it could possibly get back to that at one point, it never will, because that's just not the world we live in anymore. That's not, it's owned by a hedge fund whose sole legal obligation is to use it to make money. So, like, it will always be a brand. It will always feel forced. It will always feel shit and cheap and like over advertised, over complicated, over fluffed. It's just they just need to make the cars cool. Like they're just. I've been saying it for ages. Stop getting out of their own fucking way. Like, there's all this going, oh, we don't know how to make the racing better. It's like, yes, you do. You just don't want to do it. And they put themselves into a fucking really tough situation when it comes to sustainability, because they have, for some reason, they're obsessed with it has to be like, oh, we've got to be eco and electric, and it's got to be seen to be doing good. It's like, you're fucking motorsport. Like, have a tax write-off thing. Like, make it like Formula 1E, or probably not that because of licensing reasons, but you know, like the E Grand Prix or fucking something, I don't know, and make that the electric one, and then go burn dinosaurs or synthetic dinosaurs in engines that go with low downforce and fat tyres, make them all slide about and shit. And then just have a look and go, look, we're carbon neutral because of all these electric cars we run in this series, and then we've got F1 being like, reep! Well, they won't do it, because they're too worried about the bottom line, the profitability of it, and if they meddle with it too much, the product becomes unprofitable, which means the hedge fund loses money, which means they'll sell it. And then who the fuck knows what we're going to have. Oh, just give me the fucking penalty, I'm having a fucking terrible race so far. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, like, electric just isn't for petrol heads, right? Electric's for milk floats. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, it doesn't. Like, I get not the V8, not the V10. Like, car manufacturers do not want to make V8 engines right now, so you're never going to get someone who's willing to spend like hundreds of millions of pounds of R&D money as a write-off as a tax loss to develop an engine that will never go anywhere, right? Like, I'm fully fine with them being like 5-pot, like Audi's 5-cylinder, or 4-pots, but have the 4-pots rev to fucking 20,000 RPM or something stupid. Have them sound fucking insane. And you're telling me that a manufacturer that makes 4-cylinder engines doesn't want to spend all that money on, like, how to make them that reliable? Like, you're telling me you can't, engine manufacturer doesn't want to focus on their machining principles and figure out how to build something reliably that can withstand the forces of 20,000 RPM? Of course they fucking do. Imagine the amount of, like, losses they will save in just manufacturing defects and shit. If you can get your tolerances down that much. And all the new metallurgy shit you can use to build like new fancy engines that are even lighter and better efficiency and stuff like that. So like, I'd never expect a big engine to come back to Formula 1 just because we're not in that world anymore. You know? Petrol is never going to get cheaper than it is now. Always going to be more expensive. Yeah, I mean, electric off the, like, I mean, half the problem is you just don't know when people are doing anything. Like, granted, I didn't watch it live, I didn't watch the Channel 4 highlights, I don't know what Sky overlays were putting out, and all that sort of stuff. But, I couldn't tell you who was using what, who had much charge, like, if they made it like this is here, where you can see how much VE they've got, that makes it fucking interesting, because you can see the strategy. All this is like, no, we want to hide our strategy. I'm like, well, tough. F1 just goes, well, tough shit. We're using electric power. We need some way of conveying that to the fan. We're going to do that by way of a graphic. So we're going to tell them how much you've got left so we can work out strategy. It's just the F1 going, well, tough shit. Well, tough tees. Oh, getting sent on by a terrorist. Oh, there's another terrorist. Hello. You can fucking wait, mate. Oh, he's dead. Don't kill me, please. Fuck me. Fucking terrorists. Oh, Jesus Christ. Trying to get overtaken by someone whilst having his window-licking mate trying to rejoin the track while going off it because he can't figure out how to slow his fucking car down. And then have his mate again try and fucking send it up the inside again. Fuck me. I mean, that'd be slightly more interesting if we could see what weapons they've got access to.
Time 1:59.86.
Right, we actually probably need to like pay attention and try and, you know, drive better. Oh, I can brake. Okay, I can brake a lot fucking later than I am braking. Stop cutting the fucking chicane, you penis. Jesus Christ, man. I'm gonna need like an act of God, like a meteor or something to try and get back in this fucking race. Jesus. Definitely should have warmed up before we were doing this, that's for sure. Or, you know, just paying more attention to the race might be a good idea. But we don't come here for esports level shit, do we? It's basically just be complaining about stuff for 2 hours. Okay, now it's my turn to decide not to break up. Steady pause, please. Thank you. Steady, steady. How quick am I going? Very fucking slow, I think. Oh, about 52, so wouldn't it? Explain why we're not catching up with it when we're doing 50s to 51s. Right, don't cut the curb. Well done, good boy. Fuck up the exit though. Well done. Ah, who needs apexes? Come on, just drive quicker, man. It's not that difficult, just drive quicker. Well, I think we're finally getting to the 51s, finally. I'm racing the vet. Oh, no, the vet's cheap. Like, if I'm racing the vet, I'm no better than everyone else, huh? Whoa, steady. The problem is I've got no confidence in the back end of this fucking car sticking. That's not really helping me a lot. We're about on pace with most people in this lobby. The problem is we are also 30 seconds behind most people in this lobby. Thanks to shitty qualifying and looping it. And getting caught in a literal traffic jam, T1. Right, no one's really getting away from me as such. At least on my immediate vicinity, it's just we're all fucking equal on pace. And we're sporting a little bit of damage, which means we're a bit slower in a straight line even compared to what we normally are. Oh, who knows? Like, I've given up caring, to be honest. The LMU have proved that they don't know how to bop anything for shit, pretty much. They just go through, nerf something, and then someone else become... Yeah, this setup is just way too fucking loose for me. Way too fucking loose. Or I'm just driving like a dildo. Yeah, I've long since given up that they're actually able to bop things properly, yeah. They've fucked up so many of them that it is what it is. Just drive the OP car at some tracks. There's no other way around it. And I get it's probably difficult to do. I also don't care if it's difficult to do.
Lap 152.69.
It's a high-mo esports setup, so I don't know what it's doing in terms of preload. I mean, I carried too much speed. It was a me problem. I carried too much speed into the corner. It's just it's not a setup that flatters me, you know. I probably should be paying more attention. Is the root of it? I'm just not driving very well. But it's first race of the night, so it is what it is. Come on, get in the fucking straight line. I mean, it feels very pointy. It's just it's a Porsche, so the arse wants to come around the back on you quite often. Just give me a fucking penalty, I don't care at this point. I'm pretty sure they're not using telemetry. I'm pretty sure they're just using synthetic benchmarks. Like they just get the game is they're just running synthetics on a car and they're doing seeing how they get to the lap times, because the thing is the lap times aren't massively far off for most of the cars. It's just how they get their lap time. It was the same issue with the McLaren, right? The McLaren wasn't, when it was OP at Monza for the 6 hours, it wasn't because it was doing 1,000 mile an hour more than everyone else, or it was doing 4 seconds a lap quicker. It was doing 0.3 of a lap quicker, but it did it all in the straights, which meant if you were good enough, you just kept them behind you through the squiggly bits, and then you just pissed off on the straight. So it's not necessarily the lap times. So if they're bopping to lap times, that's one thing. But the problem is, it's how they get that lap time is the annoying thing in races. It's like, it's all well and good if they're within 0.3 of a second of each other for every single car, theoretical perfect lap. However, if the Corvette is 10 mile an hour quicker down a straight line, there's fuck all you can do if you're not in a Corvette, because you just can't keep up. Right? That's the main problem. That was very risky, considering you're pretty comfortably ahead. And I'm pitting this lap. How did I get a cut there? Fucking hell. And to everyone saying why I haven't got the influencer microphone, this is also why. It's because I criticise stuff. This is we're losing the lap now as well. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter. This race is a fucking write-off anyway. Well, I think we've caught up with some people because they've overfueled. No, they haven't. We've overfueled compared to most people. Okay, I don't know what happened. No, I don't do that. That is true. That's mostly just because I just sounds like far too much effort. I think we'll try the BMW next, I think. Although a BMW is spine-shatteringly like vibrations at this place. I don't think we ran the esports setup here last time either. I think we probably ran the consistent. This is very twitchy. Very twitchy. Way twitchier than I like it. I can't get the Merc out of through a Scari. That's my main problem with the Merc, is I just can't get it out of fucking Scari. Like, it's good everywhere else, but I go through this final bit of a Scari here, and as soon as I touch this curb, it just wants to fucking spin. Like, I can't do that in the Merc. And it just feels like if I don't run it that way, it's just going to be fucking slow down the straight, you know? I think the Lexus suffers a similar thing. It's kind of like the Porsche. It's quick through the corners on the brakes, but you don't have any pace to get past anyone in the straights, from what I remember. I think that's its main issue.
That time was a 2:49.95.
We'll pit to add a moment somewhere. I mean, there's time for stuff to happen, but for a Monza race, this has been both pretty clean and also just frustrating. Yeah. Other than turn 1, there's not really been anything. There's been no murders anyway. I don't know whether just the setup I've got is running it too low a ride height or something, but it just doesn't... It will do all the other curves fine. It's just loaded up coming through the exit curve of Ascari. You touch the inside curve and it's gone. Like, I can't run anywhere near as much curves as I can in the Porsche or in the BMW. Please don't. Oh, that was a fucking smart move, wasn't it, Bernard? Again, fully 100% willing to admit probably skill issue. Could be I'm just attacking it wrong, carrying too much speed through the early part of it and having to use too much curb. I could try adjusting my line through there. I don't know, it always feels like it bottoms out, to be honest. I was trying playing with the rake and the ride height of it, but didn't really seem to fix it. It's just one of those ones where you go over it and then it throws it back out and you just get stuck in oversteer. Like, I can't get it back, like, I can't get it to the fronts to dig back in again. Just not got the pace. I'm just struggling with the rear in this. Keep on the brake, mate. Oh god, we got the pink one again. Don't send it through the middle of a Ascari. Fucking dickhead. Fucking trying to send it around the outside of a Ascari, you absolute fucking melon. Absolute window licking behaviour. Herp a derp, I'm just going to send it around the outside of a Ascari. I'm annoyed now. Fuck this race, man. This is just control delete this race from brain. Didn't happen. Fucking Peterson. Bellick. Oh, of course. Yeah, sure, why not? Give me a drive through at this rate, fuck it, why not? Yeah, Dober representing. Yeah, we're bookending this race, unfortunately. This has just been a fucking race to forget. This is fucking terrible turn 1. Damage so we're slow as dicks in a straight line. Can't keep the fucking thing pointing in a straight line, and I'm just keep getting absolute window licker behaviour from the LMP2s at really dumb fucking places. 50.7. Yeah, there you go. So I don't think my pace is terrible. Like I could probably get another few tenths out of the race, out of the lap, if I really, focused. But at this point, what's the fucking difference, you know? Like, I could probably get this down to, if I was paying attention, we'd be like 51.2s, 51.3s. And if you take out my spins and incidents, we'd probably be in the teens somewhere. Because like the main problem with this race is there's been no fuck ups. Right? It's always a race where I'm like have a bad start or have bad qualifying where fuck all people retire. We've had one retirement from GT3 at Monza. One. I don't remember the last time I've seen one GT3 retirement at Monza. You have it when I'm 6th, we'll have fucking 12 of the 20 people will retire when I'm fighting for like 8th. So I'm still only like bottom 4 runners. Oh, okay, sure. Because apart from turn 1 lap 1, this has been a very clean race. Apart from a couple of questionable lunges, you know. But it's just been a piss poor race from me. This Porsche's just not... I've not bonded with it at all. It just wanted to kill me too much. Just get a bit more track cut, yeah, sure. 0.5? Yeah, why not? There's not much point me putting much focus into quality because it never sinks in. I'll take some time off and I'll just forget everything. I'm not consistent enough to put in decent quality places. The reason that I do longer races, the reason I don't do 20-minute sprints is because in 20 minutes I'm shit. 40 minutes I'm generally okay. Just not this race because we're bashed to fuck as well, which means I'm slow as dicks in a straight line. We got no toe, we got no gap, we got nothing. I've got a car that every time I look at the throttle wants to brake on me when I'm corner exit. Because I've lost all my ability to finesse the accelerator pedal. We're getting a bit of it back now, but early on we were fucking it. But it's first race of the evening, it's fun. Next race will be better. The strict corner on this as well have been a bit of a pain in qualifying. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey Scoops, how you doing, mate? This has not been the best race to start the stream with, that's for sure. But it's fine, we'll get it done, we'll move on with the next one. It is what it is, it's only driver rating, doesn't fucking mean anything, is it? Just yet another reason that I'm never going to get to Silver 2.
Time 152.66.
52.6, so that's batching basically what the guy ahead of me did. Turn! Fucking hell. Yeah, well, maybe. I just don't care enough, man. I just want to have fun. It's when I start, like, I'm enjoying the challenge of LMU, but I don't really want to get to, like, we're getting into real sweaty levels of activity when we're doing that. I'm already to have fun. If I really cared about my race pace and my like driver ranking and all that stuff, I wouldn't stream. I'd just do it offline, you know, where I can pay attention. It's also Monza, which is just a fucking sweat fest, this place. As you can see from the fact that Kota has got maybe 1 to 2 splits at any given point, and this has got fucking 8. Just because, oh, Monza, I like Monza. I don't see the obsession with this track. This track is really fucking boring. It's just like this track is fine. It's fine. It's not, I don't get why everyone loses their shit about it when it comes around. Like, oh my god, we've got to do everyone. I'm just gonna no-life Monza this entire week. Like, okay, you can do something where you know some actual corners. Well, I mean, this track is fine. No, I'm gaining advantage. Gaining advantage. I went over the white line, I gained advantage until I slowed down. Like this track is like fine to good. It's not anything special. It's got 6 sodding corners in it, for fuck's sake. Oh, drive through. As you can tell by my feeble attempt at going through that chicane there, I have completely switched off from this race. I do not care anymore. We are the racing equivalent of thumbing in a softie right now. We are literally just going to the end. And then we're going to forget this race ever fucking happened. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, this track is just, I've never got it. I've never got it with Monza. It's like, it's fine, and it's cool to go quick, I guess. But it's just, I don't know. It's yeah. Like Curva Grande's not a challenge. The Lesmos aren't really a challenge. Like, to get them quickly, yeah, sure, but the nuance of this track is literally sweating the fuck out of it and finding every single 10th in every corner. And it's just, I don't know, it's just lost on me, I think. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad track, I just don't get the hype. I don't get why there are 7 splits of this and 1 split of Kota. I much prefer to race Kota, and I never thought I'd say that. But it's just a better track for racing. This is just not a fun track to race on. Mostly because it's so fucking difficult to bop a car on this track. At least in LMU. Like. Hey Barry, how you doing, mate? This is just like, if other car is quicker in straight line, cool, have fun, see you in an hour. Yeah, I mean, it's better than a lot of other tracks, I'll give you that, but I wouldn't say it's like I wouldn't say it's a go-to track at all. It's just a bit. I don't know. I'm just agnostic to the whole fucking thing, I guess. Alright, well, the only one who finishes a lap down is we got laps again, so we can get out of this fucking thing early, can't we? So everyone who retired was the P2s, and then literally there was one retirement in the GT3s. I couldn't tell you any other. I couldn't tell you a race at Monza that has had one GT3 retirement. And this guy only did it because he got annoyed. Yeah, I mean, we just weren't quick enough. Like, plain and simple. It's just everyone. I think people have just been sweating the fuck out of this race all week, so everyone is just insanely quick. Right, let's go and delete that from my brain, and we'll go and do it again in something different. We're not going to check results. Everyone else is still racing. I'm just so fucking slow. The race is still fit. The race is finished for me. Hey Jeff, how you doing, mate? How many people? Fucking hell! It's still look. It's already fucking 48 people signed up for the next one. Insane. I've had a delivery slip confirmation. That's about as close as it's got so far. It's on its way. It's currently being created. I saw it. I saw, mate. I saw. We definitely did not. We got the opposite of the win. We got the anti-win. We just had a fucking terrible race. Just could not find the speed at all that race. But yeah, plans are still to. The new sim room should be built some point in the next. Well, it should arrive some point in the next week, and then it should be built by the end of March and hopefully wired in soon, I think. I need to speak to some Sparkies, but I need to get it built first. Basically, once it's built, I can then start getting the flooring in and getting some insulation up while we wait for a Sparky to turn up and power it. And then I need to get internet out there as well. We didn't have that luck, Vadim. We were basically last of the runners by a hefty margin, and only one GT3 died at Monza, which is madness. Like, a single GT3 retired. Everyone else stayed in the race. I've never seen that. Yeah, we're pretty good at the anti-wins. Actually, it's been a while since we've had that bad of a race, to be honest. But it is what it is. Yeah, we got stuck in a fucking traffic jam, lap 1. We were literally stuck nose to tail for a good 30 seconds. Yeah, I just need to get like some. I want to get some shielded cable. It's just going to run through the run outside through the trunking. So I need to get some to run from the switch here, like through the wall and stuff. 9 retirements, man. I wish we had 9 retirements. I think we had like 9 retirements, but 8 of them were P2s. Yeah. Electrician in the UK, we refer to them as Sparkies. You got Sparkies, Brickies, Plumbers, Plasterers. If you wanna get a yeah, I was gonna say if you wanna get a woodsman or a woodworker, you just call me Chippy. Not to be confused with going to the Chippy. That's going to a chip shop. If you go to a Chippy, you're getting food from chip shop. If you're calling a Chippy, it means you're calling a woodworker. I was looking at how much. Oh, we love the 3 arrows down. It's been a while since we've had a 3 arrow race. Fucking there you go. Peterson's the penis. But at least we only lost one position in the race. That's good. Mid. 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 I think the game's calling me mid. Eight bad laps, yeah, that sounds about right. Whatever. That was just a race to forget, that one. If I want to go farm rating, I'll go do Kota. But the problem is I don't really want to do a race with one split in it, you know? Because for some reason, every man and his dog is just adamant of doing Monza today. Or this week. I'm going to be happy that it's not in rotation next week. People might actually go and do something else. What was I looking for? I was going to look at that one. Yeah, because we are slow as fuck, basically. Oh my god, look at the bop. What a beautiful bop that is. Well, they will have some DLC because they got the Corvette. There's not going to be this many people who've got, because the lobbies would just all be full of McLarens if there was people without DLC. McLarens and Mustangs, and I've barely seen any of them. There's been some out there, don't get me wrong, but most of them, they are not McLarens, not Mustangs. So they'll have some level of where's Suzuki? There's no, I mean, I can't beat Suzuki. There's no fucking way I'm beating Suzuki. It's there. 49.5, yeah, there's no fucking way. Need me to find 2.5 seconds. Oh, dear. Alright, let's get to see if we can get speed with the old Bimmer. I'm gonna practice quickly. I mean, depends what you're running stereo ratio wise now. I run 540 on it and it's fine. Or 5, what was it out of the box? 536, I think it is. Native. Alright, set up. IMO. M4 Monza. Esport qualified. Right. Oh, we're generating lift in the rear wing. Yes, the reason I don't use the Merc is Ascari. Like, you can't take that curb at all. Are you struggling with the final curb on onto the straight at Ascari? Yeah, that's the one curve. The reason I don't take the Merc as well. Yeah, exit Ascari is sketchy as fuck. So otherwise, I would use the Merc. I really enjoy the Merc, but I can't do Ascari. What should we do? Yeah, I enjoy ABS 6 on most cars, to be honest. I think ABS is more personal taste though, if that's how you brake. I enjoy 6 on the Porsche, the BMW and the Merc. Oh shit balls. Steady. That's a very interesting place to stop. I get a feeling we're just gonna have a night of struggling. I just don't think we're gonna do very well tonight. I think the super sweats are out, and I'm not sweaty enough to hang with the big boys who've been no life in Monza all week. We got Port Mount next week though, so that's good. We enjoy Port Mount. This P2 does not want to just like send it, does it? Yeah, we were at 2 squares from Silver 2. We're now I think 3 or 4 after that last horrible race. The 3-hour losses really hurt.
Lap 152.55.
52.5, okay. That's about it. Yeah, I mean, last race I just couldn't keep up with anyone. Like we just weren't quick enough last race. But as I say, first race tonight, we're warming up. I think we are better at the BMW, to be honest. Like just in general, I enjoy driving the Porsche, but I think we are better in the BMW. But I'm also somebody who can't crack a 1 minute 50 at Monza, so we're going to be hard capped based on that. Hey, you're okay. How you doing, mate?
Lap
51.4.
151.49.
That's yes. For me, that's a quick lap. Hey, Modian. How you doing, mate? Oh, nice, good fuel saving strat, always good. Yeah, I mean, I used to use the BMW quite often, Longford. I enjoy the Porsche. The Porsche is just more fun to drive. But I'm quicker in the BMW. Problem is, this thing is so fucking firmly sprung. Ridiculous. Like, just force feedback wise, its amplification and force feedback is insane compared to other cars. Bonk. Oh, fuck me. Hey, Nick, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's just very fucking heavy. You're not wrong. Split one. Oh dear. Enjoy those dentists. I assume the dentists have been kept to split one. Excuse me. Let's find out why that wasn't triggering. Has Monza... What Monza? Moza. Have you gone back to putting those as buttons rather than... Yes, you've gone back to making them positional again, haven't you? Toxic. Oh, that's a knob. That's a knob. That's a knob. That's a knob, and that's a knob. So yeah. Qualifying. Right, quick. High mode. On eSport qualifying load. Close. Fuel ratio. That's about that. That's fine. Might do. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's go. Right, now I've re-knobbed my knobs, I should be able to. I can. Okay, cool, fine. If I could only drive one car from one sim for the rest of the time. Ooh. I mean, it kind of has to be Super Tourism Race Room, I think. Right, yeah, it kind of has to be. They are still the most fun cars in sim for me right now. But I don't know. Am I allowed to have in this hypothetical scenario, if I'm online doing multiplayer racing, are the splits always going to be full? Am I going to have competitive people to race against? Because that also affects my answer. If it was like a full competitive lobby in whatever car I want to race in, it'd be the Super Taurus in Race Room. But if it was only the Super Taurus with like 6 people in it, like it can be sometimes, then my answer would probably be slightly different. But if it's I can do it and I have a full lobby of competitive races to do it in, it would be Super Taurus and Race Room. Mapped ABS? No, I have not. I know how it's here, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, because each Super Tourer drives slightly differently. So, like, you've got the BMW rear-wheel drive, you've got the Audi four-wheel drive, then you've got all the front-wheel drive cars, but even all the front-wheel drive cars drive differently. And I could use sequentials and stuff like that as well, so I get to play with clunkers. Clunkers are always more fun. What car are we in? Number 26. Oh, fuck, we're in top, we're in split one. Oh, rip. 902 Porsche ACC. I am not going to say what I think about ACC, but I respect your decision. But yeah, Race Room's got a great track selection. It's got the Super Tours are just fucking hilarious to drive. They're so much fun. They're so playable, and racing's always really good in them as well. So, but yeah, I think that would have to be my answer. It would be the Super Taurus. But I'm also a touring car fanboy, so there is that. I am horrifically biased. Historically, I'm not generally a fan of GT3s. I find them quite heavy and cumbersome. I much prefer front-wheel drive cars. They're more interesting for me to drive. They take a little bit more finesse. But I enjoy the competitiveness of GT3 racing in Sims. So here we are.
That time was a 1:53.17.
Fair. That's a very niche choice, that one. But I respect it. I can't think of anything else I'd probably want to drive more than Super Taurus. There's nothing in iRacing I want to drive like forever. The Porsche's nice in this, but I don't like the force feedback in LMU enough to take it over anything else. Because a lot of it all comes down to the sim I want to play it in as well, you know. Radicals one, yep, solid shout. I do enjoy radicals. Like closest I get to sort of downforce cars generally. I really enjoy some of the stuff, like the more lower Formula stuff in Race Room as well, like the Formula Ford versions that they've got. It's fun. LMP3s, that is a bold choice. There is not many people saying that right now. You are correct. But you do you. You strikes an SR1 RL. That is very cool.
Time 1.
Oh, we're tickling a 50. Are you kidding me? Absolutely bum tickling a 50. Let's see if I can I smooth brain my way into a 50? That is the question. Steady. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't imagine there's a lot of spare room in an SR1. Okay. Well, that's the end of quality. Never mind. I was thinking we were getting a 150. M4 Monza load. Oh, gosh, fucking cough, man. I swear I used to drive this with much lower settings. Yeah, fine. A couple of clicks on that. Cool. Right, give me 2 secs. Oh! Oh, I'm back. Oh. Oh. I'd like to drive an MX-5 Cup. That'd be cool. That's one of the ones where it's just peak racing, you know, like racing is completely unadulterated. Right, where are we losing time? Final sector, basically, isn't it? 37.5, 37.2, 36.6, 36. I mean, compared to the fastest people, we're losing it everywhere, but that obviously is to be expected.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I swear his drive was like 3.46 or something like that. Take a little bit of slip angle on there because it gets a little bit slippy for me on the old corner exit. I think we'll go with that. And then we're going to go with, let's put it down to about 85. Let's do 80. Where are we at? P14. Okay, not too bad. Hey, Corona. How you doing, mate? Cheers, Sean. You wait, this would be the race where we end up, you know, last race where we were at the back and only one GT3 DNF'd. This would be the race where we'll have 8 GT3 DNFs, we'll be P12. So we'll still be last of the runners, just everyone else would have fucking quit. Good, good. Good to hear. And boys, once again, if we could do a massive favour and tickle the old like button for us, that'd be great. Okay, okay. Alright then. Interesting. Right, let's try this again. Monza, hold on to your butts. Get ready to go. Let's try and survive 2-1.
Green flag, green flag.
Drive through for P12. Yeah, problem was, Corey, last time we were last the runners in P18 of 19 because only one GT3 retired at Monza, which I don't think I've ever seen. Hello. Why are you slowing down so early? Didn't really want to be in the middle there, but that Aston Martin lifted off really fucking early. Wow. Okay. Did we actually just get through T1? Fine. Alright, that's getting clipped. Actually survived T1. Yeah, I know. What? No damage T1. What the fuck is this? Fucking hell, this cough, man. Come back again. One of the defences from this Lexi now. Should be relatively easy. We've got a dentist coming through.
920,
It should be interesting because he's going to not be very quick in straight line at all. So he's probably going to send on the brakes. Try to kill over it. Ow. Thank you. Was that the dentist? No, it was the Lexus. No, it's just a phlegmy cough. That's all. It's I've got something perpetually in the back of my throat, almost. Hey Ali, how you doing, mate? Massively wide. .5 for that. That was cheeky. Cheers, Ali, mate. We need it. It's Monza, and we're never too far away from getting killed. Oh, Dobra's gone. Did look like the Aston braked a bit early there. Did look like a little bit of a brake check. We got a freebie. I think Dobra feels like he got brake checked as he's saying get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, or GF, 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 which I presume to be get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. I don't quite know what happened there. I assume it was it looked like a brake check because that was like 100 meters early. Yeah, he won the race, last race, split 2, and he's now going to this one. And then I think Matey Boy brake checked him. Oh, that's a real great rejoin there, mate. Well done. Yeah. Fucking Corvette rejoin. This car is all kinds of fucking broken. What a fucking rejoin. This thing is wobbling all over the fucking place. Alright, repair all. I don't want mixed tyres. Give me a quality tyre. Yeah, use medium, that's what I want. Yeah, well, I mean, you thought it got alright at that point. We're, what, 3 laps into it? By the looks of it, we're going to be last of the runners in P12. Alright, repair everything. I need a fucking full tank again.
50.
Solid 2-minute repair. Well, yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not without guilt, but the Corvette coming back onto the track through the gravel in, like at a relatively steep angle was also amazing. I'm not saying I'm without guilt, for sure. I could have probably done more to avoid that, but from what I could see going through... Ah, no, it's not your fault, Alex. I got killed by a Corvette rejoining. Don't worry about it, mate. Yeah, I mean, I was through fine until the fucking Corvette just decided to rejoin in the middle of a dust cloud, you know. Is what it is. We're going to be doing yet another just boring lap fest, because we're now a lap down on everybody. But, you know, this is what I was saying. I bet you this one we're going to be last of the runners, and there's going to be like 8 DNFs in GT3. And lo and behold, we're last of the runners with like about 8 DNFs in GT3. As opposed to the last time where we were the last of the runners in P18. Oh, it is what it is. But the car was utterly blocked. No, I did lose my wing. No. We'll go back and we'll watch the replay after that. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot I could have done better. Without a doubt. Alright. Short. Oh no, I've just lost 5 seconds spinning it. Whatever am I going to do? I'm now a minute behind the person in front of me. Yeah, thankfully we didn't lose anything too bad. We just like absolutely knackered suspension. But we're here for anyone else who decides to die halfway through the race, you know. Oh no. It's just annoying. We're probably on for a pretty good race there. We had a pretty good pace. It's just two races at Monza, 2 really dull races at Monza. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, steady. Yeah, did they, like that Aston, did he like brake check or something? Because I don't know what happened there. You sort of just hit him 200 yards away from the corner, or 200 metre board. I was like, well, I assume he brake checked you or something.
That time was a 4:30.
What's really annoying is we're now massively off the pitch schedule as well. Like, it would have been alright if the accident happened a couple of laps later where I could have avoided having to take a pit stop. Oh, we got this is prime GT3 right here, or LMP3. Oh, was it you? Was it? Oh, okay. That was P2. Oh, okay. It was so slow. I thought it was a P3. Yeah, Alex is Dober. Yeah. Otherwise known as my LMU nemesis. He always has a habit of catching me and overtaking me because he's just quicker than me. I don't really see why you're fuel saving in this, but fair enough, I guess. I don't see the massive benefit in doing it, but.
That time was a 1:53.55.
53.5. Oh, it's just more annoying the fact that it was going to be a fun. It looked like it was going to be a pretty fun, pretty competitive race, and then fucking that happened. But as I say, I could have done probably a lot to help myself with that. I could have probably moved a bit further right through the dust. Could have, lifted. But the problem is with lifting. Like I could have lifted and saved myself through the dust, but there's no fucking way anyone behind me would have probably lifted. Like, it's all well and good, like going, oh, I could have done this, but then it's like, well, would I've just got rear-ended by someone else then? Quite probably, because we were also in the middle of the dust, you know. Yeah, I mean, I haven't sat down and looked at strategy enough to figure out why, like, is it worth doing, like, how much is it worth saving and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's always a benefit. LMP2's helping you out. Oh god, but the dentist has to come in. Please no. Hopefully they need to pit soon. 51.6. Okay. I mean, we are quicker in the BMW than we were in the Porsche last time, so. Yeah, if they didn't have dust at Monza, it'd be so much easier, you know? It's their fault for having gravel traps, really. If they did like the best track in the world Paul Ricard did and just had tarmac everywhere, it'd be so much better. I'm joking for anyone who doesn't know. Paul Ricard can suck a fuck. For anyone new to the stream who isn't aware of my hatred of that fucking track. Or Paul Richard, as I should probably call it. Coaster still has some gravel traps, I think, doesn't it? Like near the walls and stuff. Don't ask why I went down second there. I was too busy trying to remember how Quo works. I actually quite enjoy Kota in this sim now. I didn't enjoy it in other sims. I actually quite enjoy it in this one. Here come the dentists.
That time was a 1:52.59.
Dentistry at Qatar was something different. .7 from the guy in front. So the guy in front is pretty rapid, to be fair. I'm not actually catching him like at all. We're lapping about the same pace as P11, who is actually the next car in front of me on the road. Yeah, I like Qatar Short. Qatar Short is better than normal Qatar. Just not for multi-class. Qatar Short was fucking mental. I enjoyed racing at Qatar Short. It's a different kind of fun, you know. To do Qatar Short multi-class, you need to embrace the chaos. If you're not going to embrace the chaos, you're not going to have a good time. Be the chaos, yes, that also works. Do you know what that reminds me of? I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z Abridged recently, if anyone doesn't know it. Basically, they've taken the original Dragon Ball Z series and dubbed over it in like in an abridged fashion, so like in a like a self-satirical, introspective kind of way. And Vegeta in it is just the best because he is just pure ego. Yeah. So you saying "be the chaos" just reminded me of Vegeta like going, "I am the hype." I don't know why. It's just because I've been watching it recently. And then my other favourite Vegeta line, he goes, "You, Green Man, too strong, explain." Oh, it's like, oh, he fused with Kami. The fuck's a Kami? So it's basically, oh, but I'm still here. It's like, you believe you're hype that much? I am the hype. God love Vegeta. It's so good. If anyone is a fan of Dragon Ball Z and you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged from Team 4-Star on YouTube, go do it now. Actually, not now. Do it after stream. But it's my favourite way of watching Dragon Ball Z. It's so good.
That time was a 152.02.
And my other favourite Vegetaism is when he's sort of floating around in the sea, and he's like, this is a new feeling for me, pride in someone else. The only shame is it's overridden by this unyielding rage. But, yep, that makes sense. That's very Vegeta. Yes, I believe at the end of the month we get Barcelona. Oh, please don't kill me, all MP3s. Please don't kill me. I think Akira Toriyama really enjoyed it when it came out, so I think that's what spared it. But yeah, looking at it now, you would expect, if it came out now, I feel like it would just get removed. But it's also not a Nintendo product, so I don't know if they're a bit more okay with it. Yeah, true. It's not Disney either. I think they probably actually have a bit of sense of humour about it. I mean, because Dragon Ball Z is all very tongue-in-cheek anyway. Like, it's all kind of self-aware and all that sort of stuff. Because they're all named after fucking carrots and vegetables and all that bollocks. So, like, it's never been... Dragon Ball Z is not exactly something that takes itself seriously to begin with. So, oh, we've had a subscriber, thank you very much. The Edge. Welcome in. Yeah, we're on race 2, kill number 2, unfortunately, Edge. No, I did it once earlier this week, and that was, to be fair, that was more a Harikiri than it was a kill. My monitor just died halfway through a scarring, and there wasn't much I could do about it. But yeah, we were going strong in this one until we went through someone's dust they threw up at the second chicane, and there was a Corvette rejoining in the middle of it, as you do, on the racing line. Yeah, we had a really good 2.5 laps. I'm not sure if you're saying that you're unaware that you're saying that the Shaun with the characters named after Vengeance. I'm not sure if you're reassuring my point or there was a question mark in that statement, because yeah, they're all named after vegetables. So I find it quite funny. Vegeta literally means is vegetable. Kakarot is carrot. And the whole Ginyu Force. Okay, cool, fine. Gonna say it's like Chase and butter is cheese and butter. Yeah, exactly. Freezer, cooler. Right, we're going to have the fun thing of probably being quicker than the guys in front of us now, but not being able to get past them because we're basically a lap down. I mean, they're not all. I mean, technically, Goku isn't a like the name Goku isn't a vegetable, but his Saiyan name is Kakarot, isn't it? So they don't all have vegetable names, but it's more than the zero amount of them do, I guess. Chi-Chi's name actually is milk, is it? Oh, okay. I did not know that.
151.84.
Yeah, I was saying like we don't know I don't know what Gohan's Saiyan name would have been, because obviously Vegeta and Kakarot are their Saiyan names, and he's called Goku. Or he calls himself Goku. Super Saiyan Blue is mold. Okay. Not sure if we're grasping there if that's actually a thing, but fair play. Well, hopefully on our final run of this race, we can actually get a decent race out of it. Oh, track limits. We suck. We've got 2 more laps before we have to pit. Yeah, a P6, 7, 8, and we're pretty much staying with them. So we definitely had the pace this race. Hopefully next race we can survive and get a decent result out of it. P1 and 2 and the LMP2 is looking close. It's good to see. Oh dear, someone's cut across there. Don't know what happened there.
Lap 151.
51.5, new PB for this race anyway. Yeah, I say pace-wise we're not struggling with it. It was the being in an incident, unfortunately. Which at least bodes well for next race. So just gonna, yeah. Just a shame. We could have probably got a relatively decent result if we managed to survive all that, but never mind. Nah, not a DR reset, just the weekly reset for the races, that's all. I fucking wish it was a DR reset. It's that wording for the title again. Don't worry, I've had a number of people who get caught out by my title wording. Half of it is kind of intentional. Not a little, a Paquito amount of clickbaitiness. But, well, not so much clickbait, but I can understand how people get confused in how it's worded. The intention is not to confuse, but I can understand how it could be misconstrued. How many laps do we need? 6, 5.
That time was a 1:58.58.
That'll be 6 laps. Fine. 100% clickbait. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, go get click summer. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's easier to get people to click on that than it is, boobs, because they just hover their mouse over again. Nah, I don't want to see them kind of boobs. Whereas if you hover it over with the mouse on me, they go, that guy looks sweaty enough to talk about sim racing. Yeah, I believe that. If you're not trying, you're dying. Right, well, we have actually gained a shit ton on P12 somehow. I don't quite know how. I mean, we're not going to make up 40 seconds in half a lap, or in 5 laps, but we have gained somehow. I don't honestly quite know how. It was a minute or something ahead, and now he's 39 seconds ahead, and we've got the same fuel. Don't ask, but. He's obviously had an incident, or swapped tyres, or repaired, or something. On pace alone, yeah, on pace alone. Yeah, P13 on pace alone. Definitely not because other people have died. Probably need to stop just tanking those. Do actually need to probably lift to preserve myself a little bit. We've left ourselves very danger close on fuel as well. Oh yeah, no, I couldn't give a shit about. I just don't want to have to deal with the drive-through. That's all. I don't care about my safety rating. I've been plat 3 for God knows how long. I mean, technically, as soon as you get gold 1, none of it means anything because you can do all the races that you need to do. But yeah, I've been plat 3 for donkeys. It's more the fact I just don't have to deal with the drive-through. I mean, we're going to be going from P13 to P13, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's just I'd rather not get a drive-through, you know? It's just, it's a me thing. About 30 seconds, I think, to drive through. That's what one more time through bits would be. Steady. Yeah, nearly yeeting it into a wall with 4 minutes to go. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Time 1:51.
I've done all this, we'll fucking DNF with 2 minutes to go or something stupid. It's about on brand. Hello, Mr. Dentist. Still wait. Definitely should have shifted down the second there, never mind. He's going to send it. Is he actually going to be online into the braking zone? Oh, he is. Okay. Not always the case with P3s. Yeah. Thank you for taking forever to get past. Really appreciate that. That's fine. Just delay me another half a second to get around that corner. That's fine. Yeah. Right, well we are now definitely not making it to lap 21 because we've been lapped again. So, 2 more to go. Yeah, I'm very fed up being last of the runners. I will say that. It's 2 races in a row we've been last of the runners. Oh dear. Oh no, not smoke again. Getting PTSD. I always get a track car when I've got like a green, potentially green lap. Every fucking time. It's quite annoying. Right, final lap. Too deep. Just in case he wants to do 8.5 on the last lap. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, right, well, this has been a race. I think. Definitely started as one. Can't really tell you how it finished, to be honest, but, you know, a bit here. Oh, dear. Yep. 2 races and then 2 times finishing last of the runners. So, woo! It's been great fun. I did do the thing. This is true. I did do the thing. Well, we were literally the lowest rated GT3 in this race. .51.5 solid time though. I mean, everyone else is in the 50s or 40. Yeah, 49. There are actually GT3s that are behind GT3s in the track, which is always fun. Anyway, well, I'm done with that. Let's go register for the next one, and then we'll go see what happened with the old shunt coming through the dust. Alright, online. Do one last one. Register. In the PM. Right, replays. Always time. Yeah, we got time. Load. Dee 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 dee. Ba da da ba bum 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 ba dum ba da dum dum. Talk about yourself while it loads. Just bear with. Just bear with. There we go. We're wobbly weaving, so we've already been. Oh, yeah, this is what happened with Alex. Oh, okay. Looks like you just left it a little bit too late to pull out. Fair enough. Hey, you got trusted driver back. Nicely done. It is currently midnight, or 12:35. So it's not massively late, I'm just very fucking tired. I can't stop yawning, I do apologise. Okay, so this is the shithousery that happened. Let's have a look. Now I'm gonna put this out there, I definitely did not brake or slow down coming through the dust, and I know that to be on me. Corvette there. Dust. Yeah, it's just bad timing, man. It's just bad timing. Anything past 10. But if it was anything past 10, I'd never make any content ever. So this was my like, now we're just going for it, mate. We're just fucking ripping. Like, I assumed there was something over here, and I tried to move this way. Like, the car's going that way, and then we're like, oh shit, boys. Like, it's at this point he knew he fucked up. You know, it's like, okay, this is cool. Who's it? Paris is the guy we're about to get absolutely murdered by. Well, yeah, we made it up to P10 at that point, didn't we? That's annoying. So, but yeah, spun around there. In the middle of the track, and then we get massively rear-ended by by Alex. Lovely. We get full speed car loss. Was it on me? No, so we killed the Corvette. The Corvette lost a bit. Did we get a double kill? I don't know if that counts for us. I don't know if that counts for us, being honest. I'm not 100% sure. 53.5. That's not too bad, mate. It's not too bad. That's pretty solid time. I know I was probably about that when I first started sort of going around there. It's the thing with Monza is it takes a lot of time to find a little bit of time. So it'll feel like you're making basically fuck all progress for ages. And all you'll see will be like 2/10 here and 2/10 there and 2/10 here. And then when you realise, like, oh shit, I'm doing like 51s. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Oh dear. Yeah, just if I hadn't gone I went a little bit too deep onto the curb and the gravel. I could tell there was going to be a car out there, and I wanted to get back to the right as quickly as possible. It's just I went a little bit too far left over the rumble strip, or I couldn't get right enough to leave a gap, you know. Because I was pretty certain there was still going to be a car out there somewhere. There normally is. Right, I think I might actually have to call it there, guys, because I'm actually really tired. It just dawned on me just how fucking tired I am, and how much I don't really want to sit down and do it. Annoyingly, because I'd like to do one more of these, because I'd like to have a good race. But, oh, you only have 37 races, yeah, mate. I mean, I can show you. You can see how many I've had. I've done a few more. If we go to, was it online? I've had a few more than that. So, yeah, definitely don't worry too much about that, mate. Ignore the fastest laps. We definitely haven't had 59 fastest laps. That's for damn sure. Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to withdraw from that because I don't think I can stay awake for that race. Unfortunately. Oh. Alright, well, thank you very much for everyone who's hung out. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll do something a bit more and we get a few more clips out of it, because I haven't had many, didn't remember to take many clips out of this one today. I should have probably had one for that giant shunt, but I was probably at fault for that, so we don't really want to be showing that off places, do we? So, Yeah, we got Portimao, I think, in the ELMS tomorrow, and then I think there's a couple of ones that looked okay. Should we go quick butchers? Quick Pat Butcher on here. So Mustang Challenge in bronze, so fixed Mustang racing, GT3 fixed. So Mustangs at Sebring, GT3 fixes at Spa. We've got GT3 Sprint Cup at Kota. That should be quite interesting actually. 20-minute race at Kota. Prototype fixed into Lagos, which is LP2s and P3s. And then in gold, both open setup. So this is free setup in the ELMS for Portimao and the WEC experience of Paul Richard. So a few actual interesting ones there. A couple of weekly races. We got Sebring and Qatar for the 2.4 on the weekend. And there's also a 4-hour Kota team event on Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well. So might be looking at doing the 4-hour solo once again. I will let you know, I guess, with that one. Oh yeah, TSC tomorrow, TSC community races and everything as well. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for hanging out. Hope you've had a good evening. We'll be back tomorrow for more racing and stuff, and hopefully my cough won't be as bad, and I'll have a bit more energy. I might try and sneak in a longer nap, but yeah, cheers for hanging out, guys. I think it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad to be streaming back again. Hopefully this bout of illnesses will bugger off and we can get back to some serious racing. But yeah, have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.